Can legendary air coolers beat liquid cooling for PC gaming? Imagine building a gaming PC that stays cool under pressure without breaking the bank or adding extra complexity. That's where legendary air coolers come into play. These coolers use large heatsinks and powerful fans to move heat away from your processor or graphics card. High-end models have big surface areas and advanced heat pipe designs that help dissipate heat efficiently. They are often easier to install because they don't require tubes, pumps, or radiators. Plus, they tend to be more affordable and have fewer points of failure since they lack liquid components that could leak or break down over time. For most gaming setups running at stock speeds or mild overclocks, a top-tier air cooler can keep temperatures low and performance stable. Liquid cooling, on the other hand, circulates coolant through a closed-loop system. The coolant absorbs heat from the CPU or GPU and then moves it to a radiator. The radiator, which is mounted inside the case, has large surface areas that help transfer heat to the surrounding air. Liquid cooling generally offers better heat transfer because liquids have higher heat capacities than air. This means it can remove heat more quickly, which is especially useful if you are overclocking heavily or pushing your system to its limits. When it comes to thermal performance, liquid cooling often achieves lower CPU temperatures under heavy loads. But some high-end air coolers can come very close, especially if your case has good airflow. Noise levels are another factor. Liquid coolers tend to be quieter because their radiators and pumps can run at lower speeds. However, premium air coolers are designed to operate quietly as well. Installation is simpler with air coolers. They are usually just mounted onto the CPU socket with a bracket. Liquid coolers, especially custom loops, can be more complex to set up, involving tubes, pumps, and radiators. Modern all-in-one liquid cooling units are mostly maintenance-free but still carry a small risk of leaks or pump failure. Size and compatibility are important too. Large air coolers can be heavy and bulky, sometimes causing motherboard bending or blocking RAM slots. Radiators in liquid cooling can be mounted in different spots inside the case, freeing up space around the CPU socket. Cost is another consideration. Air coolers generally give you better performance for your dollar, making them attractive for gamers on a budget. Liquid cooling usually costs more but offers advantages in thermal performance and aesthetics. For gaming, if you have a high-end CPU that you want to overclock or if you prefer a quieter system, liquid cooling might be the better choice. But if you want reliable cooling, easier installation, and a lower price point, a legendary air cooler can do just fine. In many cases, a legendary air cooler can match or even beat liquid cooling, especially in well-ventilated cases and with typical gaming loads. For extreme overclocking or the quietest operation, liquid cooling usually has the edge. Your decision should depend on your specific hardware, your budget, and what you value most in your gaming setup.